updates on sports stories across the globe, Aaron Akarijola joins us. Good morning.
Yes, good morning to
good
you.
To see you. Welcome
yes, it's
back.
good to be back. Good morning, Doctor. Doctor, welcome back. Thank you very much. Rufai, good morning. Okay, let's start it off from the FA Cup yesterday. Third round of matches were played, and more importantly, Chelsea's rotten patch continues. It's unfortunate that right now they cannot engineer a victory at the moment as Manchester City piled on the pressure. 4-0 was how we actually ended, leaving them red-faced on the day. And Riyad Mahrez getting a brace for himself. And Graham Potter asking, where is it going all wrong? But he's saying he needs time to be able to exert his dominance in this team and actually form the team in his own image. But for now, Chelsea are just way off the mark, 10th on the table in the Premier League, out of the FA Cup already, out of also the League Cup. So you look at that and you say to yourself, against the same opponents, it's not good enough. Okay, away from that, Arsenal will be hoping to do one better today. One man is primed to take center stage. He's been out injured since last season, in and out of the team ever since then, and they'll be hoping that Elmi Smith-Rowe will be having a stereo role today. As the London team takes on Oxford. Let's see how that one plays out today. In the Spanish Premier Division, Barcelona on the day had two players just literally. It was a very, very keenly contested game, but both players were sent off for petulance. Talking about Ferran Torres and Savic. Ultimately, Barcelona won the game thanks to that particular strike from Ousmane Dembele. But this was a high point in the game whereby this players just did not show any kind of decorum. Also, Real Madrid on the day were on the losing side, and you look at how things played out. They went against Valencia on the day, and Samuel Chukwueze and the gang engineered a massive victory coming from behind to actually win that particular one, 2-1. In the La Liga table, you look at that, Barcelona are right now looking like they might just be peeping this particular one when you look at the number of points that have been garnered after several games have been played. So Barcelona, top of the table, Real Madrid playing catch-up, Sociedad, Betis, then Atletico Madrid far off the pace, some would say. Now, away from things in Europe, now there seems to be a transfer merry-go-round going around. That's what happens when you have a behemoth actually make a move to a club like Al Nassr. Cristiano Ronaldo has moved to Al Nassr, we know that. But because they wanted to make way for Cristiano Ronaldo to be registered, Vincent Aboubakar, the Cameroonian, has been shipped out. Right now, there are talks that he will be going to Besiktas to replace Vegas, who had a stellar World Cup, and maybe Vegas might be able to come to Manchester United. So there's been a lot of transfer merry-go-round going around the fact that Cristiano Ronaldo literally has actually moved from Manchester United to Al Nassr. Well, let's see how it actually goes. But some good news actually came in yesterday, and I'm not talking about Damon Hamlin. Last week, Monday, for the Bills, they got the shock of their lives when they saw this man collapse on the field of play. He has suffered from a cardiac arrest, but he was happy to watch his team, the Buffalo Bills, go out for the first time since that particular scare. And they celebrated him. They paid massive homage to his number and what he represents to the club, the 24-year-old, by the way. And the Bills actually had a huge victory against the New England Patriots. 35-23 was how we actually ended. And finally, here in Nigeria, Bendel Insurance returning to the top flight after a very long time. Traditional teams, and yesterday in Uyo puts in Akwa United to the sword. 2-0 was how we actually ended, and I'm sure those people in Edo State will be celebrating. But of course, you know the celebrations have been muted, no thanks to the attack that actually happened yesterday in Edo State.
I mean, great side, Bendel Insurance. I mean, they've been there, formidable team.
Yeah.
Produced lots of Nigerian great footballers. And we're really excited about the prospect. But I just want to talk about Darman, you know, what happened. It's another seminal moment in American football. I think the first analysis of what they're saying actually is not that he had any congenital condition with the heart before now, but the hits by the other athletes probably caught one rhythm. You know, they had beats according to rhythm, so probably caught one rhythm and intersected the beat at that point in time. And once it did that, they had shut off for a couple of minutes. And that's probably what happened.
Taking me back to the movie Concussion and all the impact.
So that's probably what happened at that time. And this also brings, to the fore the conversation on American football. We know they wear headgear. Probably, would they be wearing hard braces now because of this? The conversation is out there in the future, but we're happy that he's back. He was able to watch his team. There was first a controversy back and forth whether his teammates will be able to keep playing. But let's see what the prognosis.
No, but they even wear some sort of protection for themselves
on the chest. But he wasn't wearing this. Obviously, that's why the impact. So, but we just hope that he gets back to his career, which I don't know. Might be doubtful, but we've had people that have gotten back to their career. Christian Eriksen is doing quite well.
Example,
but he has to do that with a pacemaker, and he discovered. But some people were not that lucky. Yeah. I remember sitting at the platform in London, hearing Eric Mwamba speak. His career was gone forever. But we're excited he's back on stream. Chelsea, I think Graham Potter needs to go. Somebody told me something. Somebody told me that even if Graham Potter is, cousins with Harry Potter, no magic can save him in Chelsea.
No, but injuries have not been kind to him. Just put it that
way. But he's not been able to get his act on that team.
Injuries have not been kind
Even if he has the full complement of the team, he can't do anything better. It's not time for him yet. Maybe he should still have waited for some more time.
Chelsea is out of form. Only one win in 7 matches in all competitions. And yesterday, the match was even won and lost by the end of the first half.
Yes.
But the more embarrassing thing that occurred was that the fans were asking for Roman Abramovich. And they were asking for Thomas Tuchel.
That would never happen.
That in itself was an indictment of the new owners and also of the manager in charge. Then, of course, you said Cristiano Ronaldo going to Al Nassr and all that. Some people are saying, he's following the money. Well, sports is about money. But the more interesting fact is that the Saudi Arabians, they waived their marriage law for him. In Saudi Arabia, you are not allowed to live with your girlfriend if you are not married. But for Cristiano Ronaldo,
you will make an exception.
They've made an exception for him. They said, don't worry, we'll turn a blind eye. So, and he's very happy because he can live with his girlfriend, Miss Georgina Rodriguez. Yes. So that's the Australian Open.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, you want to comment
on I just want to say
wives and girlfriends?
No. Okay, Doctor, move on.
It's Australia Open. And we understand Naomi Osaka is going to pull out. Her rank is now about 42 because she's not really been competing for a while. Venus Williams, who was given a wild card entry, won't be able to make it. She's injured. And then Carlos Alcaraz also will not be there. But your good friend, Djokovic, will be back after all that debacle over vaccination. But now the world has opened up more, and it looks like
all is forgotten. All is forgiven. Maybe all is forgotten. Let's see how it goes. The Australian Open is unfortunate that injuries might mar the 2023 Australian Open. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Melbourne holds for us.
I was just going to say that kudos Arsenal. Obviously, it's their season, doing great in the Premiership. Let me land.
This is just halfway.
I'm just saying it's their season so far. It's still too.
We
can't call it yet. We can't call it yet as to them topping the tables at the end of the Premiership, season. But also FA Cup. If they do win tonight against Oxford, they'll be facing Man City with great football. And yes, I'm looking forward to that. So hopefully they bring it home for Arsenal tonight.
Please, a lot of people. You can't say that at the middle of the season. A lot will happen. A lot will happen, and
thank you.
The future is not yet set.
Thank you.
So let's see how it goes.
And as we move on, let's say congratulations to Michael Ango, the Nigerian who has been appointed the head of the Federation of Global Motorsport. Looks like motorsport is also, showing some prospects here. Okay, thank you very much.